welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Draco, and we are going to play a game of Gizmos, this beautiful little engine building game from CMON, and it's designed by Phil Walker Harding. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. I really like this this thing here. We have marbles in here that represent energy that we need to build our engine, and the engine is going to give us more marble, and yeah, it just keeps comboing like crazy. And Draco's over here with his little cute Draco glass meeple, and he has his stuff ready here. I have my stuff over here, and I am the first player because we randomly give out these, and whoever gets the sort of brown one, this thingy, is the first player. So let's just get started. In this game, on my turn, I can do one of 4 different things. I can file, which is I choose one of these gizmos that are out here, the cards. They come in 3 different variants, so level 1, level 2, and level 3. They, of course, get better and better, but they also cost more energy to buy. Like this one costs 1 black energy, this is 1 yellow, and so on. And they all give different benefits to our engine. Or I can do the pick action, and pick is to take one of these 6, now you can see the 7th in there, but one of these 6 marbles I can pick up, put in my storage here, and use to buy things later on. I can build, which is to take one of these face-up cards or a card from my filing. Yeah, because if I file, I put the card on the side here to use it later. And to start off, we have a set amount of things we can do. We can have 5 energy in our storage. We can have 1 card in the archive. And we can do a research level, of sort of a 3-card research. I'll explain that in a minute. But first of all, I could do a build, which is to take either a card from out here or from my archive, pay the cost and build it into my engine. Or I can do the research, which is to take, in this case, because that's the start, I can take 3 cards from one of the 3 decks. It has to be the same deck. 3 cards, look at them, and then I can either take one and build, or I can take one and file. And yeah, and the other ones goes to the bottom. So I think I will start off with a file action. So I will take one of these out here and file it. I will take the let's see, so I'll take this yellow actually. And this means that when I build this, and then when I have it built and I do a file action, I will also get to do a pick. And the card that we start with here, it tells us that when we do a file action like I just did, I'll put this in my archive right here, then I also get to take one randomly from the container here. So I'll just, and I got a blue. I wish I got a yellow, of course, because then I could have used that to build my thing in my next round, next turn. But that was my turn. Now it is Draco's turn, and we should also refill out here. So let's see, what is Draco doing? Well, I think Draco will do the same. Here in the beginning, you kind of tend to go for the same things. But I think Draco, he likes the one that just came out. So he's going to take this one. And this is when he built this. If he builds a blue one, then he gets the bonus of doing a pick. But he's going to do a file. So he's going to put it here in his archive on the end. And he gets to draw. And I'm going to help him out with this because it's hard with the dragon pawns. I'm going to help him out to draw. And he got a red one. Oh, he wanted a black, of course, so he could build there. But that's how it goes. And the new one comes out. And now it's my turn. And I am looking for a yellow. But there's no yellow out there. Otherwise, I could do a pick and just take it. And I can't do a file again because now I have something here already. So yeah. But I do have one blue here. I think I'll do a build actually. So I'll take this blue from the display. It costs 1 energy, 1 blue energy. I'll pay that. And then this goes straight into my building part. Because you can see here, since it has this symbol, it goes here. And the file goes here and so on. You can also get converters and upgrades, and I'll explain converters later on when we get to them. But right now I have built this one, which means that if I build in the future, when I build black cards, then I also get a point. So that's good. And this is a point in itself as well. So that's how you get points. Also, this game will continue until one of us has built either 16 gizmos, or one of us has built 4 of the level 3 ones. But now we refill, and it's Draco's turn again. He's kind of in the same situation as I was, but he needs a black to build the card that he has in his archive. And there's black out there, so he's just going to do a pick. He's going to take this, and then he knows that he can build it next turn. And so it is my turn again. And I don't have any energy. I can't do a file. Still no yellow. Well, I can see that the yellow is coming. It's the next one. So I might actually just do a... And I kind of want to build blacks, right? Because then I get the points. So I'll just take a black. I'll do a pick, take a black, and now the yellow shows up. Hopefully Draco doesn't take that one, because then I can take it back. He's not going to do that because he's interested in building from his archive. He's going to build this one. So he's going to pay 1 black. And then this goes into his build section. And from now on, when he builds blue, he will also get to do a pick as a bonus. So he will look for blue cards now. Then it's my turn, and I will do the pick. I will take this yellow. Just like that. Then it is Draco's turn, and now he could file again because his archive is empty. Does he want to? No, I think Draco wants this one. He's going to pay a red to do the build of this one, because then when he files, he gets to do a pick as well. So it's smarter to do it in that order. And he'll just put it like this, so now he has 2 effects when he files. And he did a build, but it wasn't a blue, so no effect trigger there. We will refill here. And it's my turn. I'm going to build my yellow from my archive. I'll pay the yellow. And now when I do a file, I'll also get to do a pick. So yeah, we're building up here. As you can see, the engine is starting to take shape, and you can go different routes on how to build that engine. So Draco's turn. Well, now he wants to file. And he wants to build blue. So I think, yeah, he's going to file this one. And this is a upgrade. So this will give him 1 extra space for energy here in his storage, and 1 extra when he does the research action, and it's a point as well. He's going to file this one, and when he files, he gets 2 effects. First of all, he gets to take a random pick, so he got the yellow, and then he gets to do a pick action, which is to take 1 from here, and then of course he's going to take a blue, so that next turn he can build that one that he just archived. So new one comes up. And it's my turn. So let's see, I have a black. But yeah, so I do want to archive something. And I want to build black as well, so that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna get this converter actually. This is a converter. If I have this built, I can once every round, I can use a yellow as a wildcard when I buy something, so that's awesome. So that goes into my archive. I get the same effects as Draco because we just happen to have the same effects there. So I get to take one randomly and pick one, and I do want another black, so I'll take that. That was my turn. We refill. Oops. And now it is Draco's turn. So let's see, Draco. Well, he's going to build from his archiving, of course. So that costs him 1 blue. This goes into his upgrade space here. And from now on, he can have 6 energy in his storage, and he can do 4 for research. So he's happy about that, as you can see. And now it is my turn. I'm going to build this converter for 1 black. And it goes over here in my converter slot. So now I can transform 1 yellow to a wild card each turn. Draco's turn. He might go for... Oh, by the way, Draco built a blue card, which means he got the effect of that, so he got to do a pick before his turn ended. Oh, sorry, Draco, almost missed that. So I think then he will take another blue, like that. Okay, and now it is Draco's turn. Totally forgot about that. So now he's going to do an archiving, but he's going to go 1 step higher here. He's going to go for... Yeah, he's going to go for this one, which costs 2 blues. This lets him, convert 2 blacks into wild cards each turn. So this, he's going to file it, so it goes to his archive. And when he does that, he gets 1 random, a black, and he gets to pick 1. And he does need 1 blue, right, to build that, so he takes that. Okay, so it is my turn. I think I want to go for even more filing thingies. Let's see, we're going to refill here as well. So I'm going to get this one. which is when I do a filing action, I get to pick one more. And it's a black one, so that would score me points as well. I think I forgot that as well. When I built my black, I should have gotten 1 point. Wow, keep getting stuff. Okay, so I got 1 point there. So that's a way to get points as well, having these combos. Okay, so I'm filing this one. No, I'm building this one with 1 black. Okay. And I'm building a black, which means I get another point. And this goes to my file section. And now when I do a file action, I get 1 random and 2 picks. That's just awesome. And as you can see, this becomes more and more of a, you do this, that leads to this, that leads to that. And it's so much fun. I'll have so much fun with this game. So let's refill here on level 1. And it is Draco's turn. And now he will spend 2 blue to build from his archive. And it is the converter. And when he builds blue, remember, because of his card over here, he gets to do a pick. And now blacks are wild cards for him. So I think I'll just take a black though. Well, 2 blacks each turn is wild cards for him. So it is my turn. Now I do want to file. And I can see there's a lot of red out here because I will get to do 2 picks. So I could file a red. I'm not really happy about the reds that are out there though, because this is a converter that lets you get 1 blue becomes 2 blue, which is good. It's just that I'm not focusing really. I want to build black. I might go for, yeah, but there's no black. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one because this is a really fun effect. This is when I do a pick of a yellow or a red, I get to take 1 randomly. And remember, I have 2 picks when I do a file, so I can combo this like crazy. But this goes into my filing. I get 1 randomly. The red. And then I will do picks. And I need 2 blacks for this one. So I'm going to take 1 yellow, because that's wild for me, right? 1 yellow each turn. So now I just need 1 more black. There's no blacks here, but I'll just take another red then. And that was all my effects. And now it's Draco's turn. And we do refill as well. So let's see, what is Draco going to do? Well, he has, I mean, he could build build like a 3 yellow, because these blacks could be a wild card for him. But there's no good yellows out really. Or actually, Draco will want to get a lot of blacks. Yeah, so he's going to pay 1 yellow for this one. And build it, because then when he picks a black, he gets a random. He's gonna want to pick blacks because blacks are wildcard for him. So this goes to the pick section. So then you can see that if you do the pick, you look at what happens in this column. If you do the file, what happens here, and so on. And they all trigger off each other as well, which is why this is so much fun. A new card comes out. It's a red one. And it is my turn. And now I can't build this one, which is a bit sad. So I guess I will just, I can only have 5 here as well. But I'll just do a pick action and just take this black, because then I can build that next turn. So much red over there, yeah. It's random. Okay, Draco, what do you want to do now? There's no black for him to pick. He could... Well then, now there's a red 3. He could work his way up towards that one. Or actually there's black 4 there. This is also, when you take this, you can't do the research action anymore. We haven't done that yet either anyway. But it's worth 8 points. Maybe Draco will aim for that one actually. So then he needs 2 more blacks. And the best way, the best way for him to do that, I think, is to... Yeah, I think he will take... I think he will just file something. He's actually going to file this one. Lets him... that increases his archive. So if he has this one built, he can file 2 cards, which is awesome. So he's filing that one. And when he files, he gets 1 random. That's a red. And then he gets to do 1 pick. And he would love to pick a black now, because then this card would trigger. But he can't do that. So he's just going to pick a... He's just going to take a red. So that was Draco's action. We refill once again, and it's back to me. Now I can build this black one, because it costs 2 blacks, so that's 1 black and 1 yellow becomes a wild card because of this. That means I paid for it. And I'm building a black, which means I get a point. And I put this in the pick section, and now when I pick yellow or red, which there's a bunch of out there, then I get to draw 1 random as well. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so it's Draco, and he's yeah, he's gonna build from his archive. He's gonna build this one that he just filed earlier. That cost him 1 black. He's building black. He doesn't have anything for that. He has for blue. This goes to his upgrade. So now he has room for 7 energy here, and he has room for 2 cards in his archive, which is nice. So that was good for Draco. Now it is my turn. Yeah. Now it's just combo wombo here. But the thing is, I can only hold 5 here, which is I would like to increase my ability to hold things there. So I think I'll file this one, the yellow. And when I file, first of all, I'll look at the file. I get to draw 1 random. Then I get to do 2 picks, but I only get to do 1 pick because I can't hold more than 5 right now. But I'm gonna pick the yellow. And now because I picked the yellow, I get to draw 1 randomly, but I can't because I'm maxed out here. So I need to increase my holding space for those. Yeah, okay. That was my action. Even though I couldn't really do all of it. If you're at your maximum, you can't take in more energy. So now Draco, well, he wanted to get blacks, right? He has some reds, and this black could be a wild card. So maybe he should do. Yeah, maybe you should spend all of these to do a build of this one. And this is a converter that lets him do 1 blue into 2 blues. And these can combo like crazy. Let's say that he had this black into 2 blacks, then 1 black would become 2 wild cards, because it would become 2 blacks and then each black gets a wild card. Now it's blue, but yeah, there's a lot of crazy combos you can get with that with the system. Okay, so here we have a new card, and it's my turn. And I need to buy something. I need to do something with my energy here, but of course I'm going to spend my yellow to build this one so that I get increased filing size and increased 1 more in my storage. So this goes over there. And right now I built 1, 2, 5, 7 out of the 16. So this is a very short game. You go to 16 and then the game ends. So that was my action. Now it is Draco. He doesn't have any energy. So I guess he wants to... There's no blacks out there though. Oh. I guess he yeah, he needs energy. And he's sort of thinking of buying that really expensive card, which means he needs a bunch of black ones. So this would actually be good for him, because then he could do a blue into white. No, that doesn't help. He needs it the other way around, really. This would be good for him, because this card, as I said, is 1 blue becomes 2 blue. These 2 blue could become wild cards. So he's going to file this one. And when he files, he gets 1 random. That's a blue. That's good, because that's 2 blue for him. And then he gets to do a pick. And now there's no blacks, sadly. But he could do another blue, I guess, because they can multiply for him. Then it is my turn after the refill there. And this is nice. This is when you build from your archive, then you get 2 picks. That's just great. Oh, but I can't build that. Do I want to build... I would like to build that one. Yeah, I'm going to file this one, because this is a really good upgrade. 2 more storage, 1 more filing, 2 more research. And as I do that, I get all these benefits. So I can do this in any order. I can do... Yeah, I'll just do a random. And then I do a pick, and I'll take a red one. No, I'll take a yellow, because that's wild for me. And now I am up to 6, so I can't take any more, but otherwise the yellow would trigger that I took another random. I'm not really using my engine because I need more space here, but I'm working on that since I got this card out here. I can build that. Yeah, I can build it next turn because I have 2 blue and a yellow, which is wild for me. That's 3 blue, so I can build that, and then I can start having 8 in energy here. Okay, so that was my action. Draco, we'll see here. Oh, that's nice for me. Draco, he needs black ones. But you know what? Draco will, because he can file 2 things. So he's going to file again. He's going to file this one. No, he doesn't need to file it. He can build this one. Because remember, 1 blue can become 2 blue for him. So this is 2 and this is 3. And that's 3 blue. So he's building this one. And when he's building blue, he gets to do a pick. And this goes into the build thingy, because if he builds from his archive now, he gets 2 picks. But so he gets 1 pick. And he would like black, but yeah, there's no black. You just take a red. Now there's a black. Okay. So he's hoping that I don't take that one. We'll see. I probably won't, because I'm going to build stuff. So yeah, I'm going to build from my archive. I'm going to build this one. So that's 3 blue, as you can see, sort of. And this is an upgrade. It goes over here. It's 3 points as well. And that means that now I can have 3 cards in my archive. And that's good, because when I archive, I get a lot of effects. I can have 8 energy. Yeah, and I can have 5 when I do the research. We haven't done research yet. You usually start doing that a bit later, because you search for perfect cards, basically. So Draco, well, now he wants to do a pick. So to do that, he can just do a pick and just take the black. But it's better for him if you do a file, because then he can do a pick and then also take a random one. And he's aiming for, if he builds from his archive, he could use, it's not a bad idea for him. He's gonna file this one, because it's better for him to build it from the archive, because then he gets 2 picks instead of building it. Yeah, okay, so he's filing this one, and I can see then that he's going for the black one, so I'm trying to stop him. And as he files that, he will get the effects here, so he'll get to draw 1 random. And that's a black. He's happy about that. And then he gets to do 1 pick, so he's gonna pick the black. And when he picks a black, he gets to take a random. So he gets another. So he has 2 blacks out of the 4 that he needs. Well, yeah, we'll see how he does that. But that was his turn. Now it is my turn again. And I have 3 red. Well, we should refill this actually. Okay. So I have 3 reds, which really doesn't help me. So now I want to file something. And I think I want to file a black one. I think so. I might take this one actually. It's a cheap one, and when I build red, I get a point as well. So I'm filing that, which means, if we go through my thingy here, I get 1 random. Another red. Then I get to pick 1, and I'm going to pick a yellow. And since I picked a yellow, I get a random. That's a blue. So that's a total of 6. I can have 8, so it's okay, because I still have 1 pick left here. So I'm going to pick a red, and when I pick a red, I get to take 1 random. So I get a lot of energy that way. So now I'm up to 8, and now I have a lot of stuff that I can build. I wish I had something to convert the reds. I could use the reds if I get 7 to buy that really expensive level 3 thingy. Okay. That comes out, and now it is Draco's turn. Yeah, now Draco is going to build from his archive. So he's going to build this one that takes 2 black. And that's a converter, so now we can make blues into wild cards. And he can get a lot of blues this way, so yeah, super combos. Let's see, since he built a black one, nothing happens. But since he built from the archive, he gets 2 picks. And now if he picks black, which he will do, then he gets to draw a random. So yellow, and he has another pick, and he's going to pick a black. And then he gets to draw random. And so he has 3 blacks out of the 4 that he needs. And sadly no blue, because blue could have been wild card to build that one over there later on. That's a lot of things happening there for Draco. Now it is my turn, and let's see, what does Draco have? He has 5, 7, 8, 10 cards. I have 3, 6, 8. Okay, so he's sort of in the lead there. And I'm starting to think that I want the level 3, but then I need 7 reds. I have 5 plus a yellow, that's basically 6 reds. I want to build this one first, of course. So I'm building this. It costs 1 black, but I can use my yellow to pay for it. And since I'm building a black, I get a point. So I got 1 more point there. So I'm sort of in the lead on points, at least, I think. Draco, well, he needs 1 more black, and there's none out there. And he has 6 already. He can have 1 more energy. So should he go for a random? I think he will. So he will file something. So yeah. Yeah, he's going to file this blue card. And when he does a file, he gets to do a pick or draw. He's going to draw a random and hopefully he gets a black. Oh, he did. Look at that. Okay, so now Draco is happy. Now he has everything he needs to do the build the level 3 next turn. And since he picked the black, he gets to do a random, but he can't because he already has 7 and that's his maximum, so nothing more happens. We're going to refill and then it's my turn. And I'm kind of looking for red ones. But I also need to get rid of these blue ones if I'm going to have enough space to get 7 red, sort of. How would I do that? No, I'm just gonna do a pick, I think. But it's better if I'm gonna do a pick. It's better to do a file because then I get picks and I get a card here that I can build later on. So I'm just gonna file this one then because that's also securing it up so Draco can't get to it. And when I file, I get to do a pick. I'll take a red one. And that's my maximum, so I should get the random one when I take a red, but I can't. So that's it, and now I just need to find 1 more red somehow. But then I'm gonna need to get rid of the blue ones. You can't discard stuff, you just, yeah. So that was my action. We refill up here, and that's a red one. And once you buy this one, you can't do the file action anymore, so that's 7 points, but you might want to do that as the last thing you do, sort of, because at least now, both me and Draco have a good engine for filing. So it's Draco's turn, and he's so happy because he can build this level 3 with 4 blacks. He's just gonna do that. And so now he can't do the research, which he doesn't care for, but he gets 8 points, so that's awesome. And he built from his archive, which means he gets to do 2 picks. So, well, he needs blue, so he'll take a blue. And I guess he'll take another blue. So he has 2 blue, then he can build the other one from his archive next. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now it's my turn. I need to get rid of these blue here. How would I do that? Wow. I can't, I have to... How would I do this? This is tricky. I need to find a way. I wish I could just throw them away, but I don't think you can. I would need 3 blue for this one. Wow, I'm sort of stuck here now. You know what, I'm gonna do the research for now. I'm gonna go through here and see if I can find another red one that is good. So I have a value of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Let's see if I can find something. Well, a 2 blue could work as well. 3 red. I'm going to take this 2 blue and I'm going to build it right away. You get to choose if you want to build it or file it. I'm going to build it because I'm stuck with it. Yeah, so then I can spend these 2 blues. I build this, which increases my picking ability once again. If I pick a yellow now, I get to do 2 random draws because both of these cards will trigger. So that was it for me. I built a blue. I don't have any effects on building blue, sadly, but now it is Draco's turn. And he will once again build from his archive, so he's going to build this one for 2 blue. And that's when he builds yellow or black, he gets to do a pick. And since he built from his archive, now he gets to do 2 picks. And he would like to pick black, but he can't. So I think he's gonna do, yeah, he's gonna do a yellow. And then the second pick, he'll take this black. And now, because he took a black, he gets to do a random. And that's a blue. So he has a bit of everything here, which is nice as well. And he's up to 6, 8, 9, 10. He has 12 cards. Okay, so a little bit more of game here. And now I'm just looking to get more reds. I need to get 1 more red. So I'm just gonna do a pick, I think. Because when I pick this red, I get to draw a random as well. And I can hold up to 8, so it's okay. And that's a yellow. So next turn I can build that. Okay. Draco. I think he's going to build. Yeah, why not? He's gonna spend 3 yellows to build this one. And that means when he builds from his archive, he gets a double pick again. So if he builds from his archive now, he gets 4 picks, which is crazy. Since he built a yellow one, he gets 1 pick. And then I think he'll just pick a blue, because he can multiply that and go, they can become wild cards and all that. And then he's done. It's my turn, and now it's my big turn here. I'm gonna spend all these 7 red ones to build this. And since I'm building a red, I do get a point, so that's good. And this goes here. So now if I build, this is kind of cool. If I build a blue or black, I get to do a research as well. Wow, that's a super combo there. So it is Draco's turn, and he can sort of build anything he wants, really. Well, not really, but like 1 blue could become 2 wild cards for him, so he could have like 3 blacks if he wanted to. But he wants more blacks, I think. And he wants to build from his archive, remember, that's good for him. So I think Draco will take this one and file it. This is when you build a level 2, you get to do 2 picks. He's gonna file this one. When he files, he gets to do 1 random. That's not what he wanted. And then he does a pick of a blue. And he's done. We're gonna refill up here. That's a blue one. Oh, that might be good for Draco, actually. Okay. So it's my turn. I only have 1 single yellow energy now. So I guess I should file something. What would I file, though? Yeah. Let's see. 3, 6, 10, 11. I have 11. Draco has 6. 9, 13. So Draco's getting close. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna file this red. Even though when I build this, I can't file anymore, but it's 7 points, and we're getting close to the end anyhow. And when I do a file, I get 1 random. Now I just need reds. This is or yellows. That's 1 wild card. Then I get 2 picks. So I'm picking a red. When I'm picking a red, I get a random. Then I'm doing my other pick, which is to pick a red, and then I get a random. Okay, so now I can build it in my next turn if I want to. Not sure if I go to, though, because we'll see. Then it's Draco's turn. And let's see. So Draco, he has 3. He needs more black ones. The best thing for him to get those, I think, is to do a filing, actually. So I think he will file. I think he'll file this one. This is a good, just a little upgrade. It's a point. He'll file it. And that means that he will get to draw 1 random. That's another blue. Let's see, he has 4, 6, 7. Oh, he can't have any more now. Oh, that's bad. Okay, wow, he shouldn't have taken the... Yeah, okay. There's not much to do about it. Okay. So he could actually... Oh, we'll see. So that was Draco's turn. Now it's my turn. And I am going to build this one. So 3 reds, 1 white as a wild card. And that's 4 reds. That's 7 points. This is an upgrade, but it's, yeah, now I can't do the file action anymore. But since I built the red, I get the point. So that was my action. Now it's Draco's turn. And he kind of, if he wants to go for the black one, which he was planning to, then he sort of needs to get rid of some other stuff here. Oh, this is interesting. With this one, you can 7 of anything. You can build this. And yeah, it's like... I have to look this one up, sorry. Because it's been, I haven't seen that before, I think. It looks really special. But there's a handy dandy sheet here that will help us out. This means equal to the sum of victory points you have in tokens. Wow, Draco doesn't have any victory points in tokens, but if I build this one, well, it's worth 6 points because I have 6 points over here. So I want to build this one for sure, and it's kind of easy to build because it only takes 7 of something. Huh. Oh, Draco would like to get rid of that, but he can't. Okay, so Draco, he will spend, he's going to go for blue instead. He's going to go for the blue one. So he's going to build this black one with 1 black. That's an upgrade. So now we can have 9 energy here. And since he built black, he gets to do a pick. He's going to pick a black. And when he picks a black, he gets a random. Okay, so that's 8. Not perfect for him, but the black is a wild card. So and this can be a double. So this is 2, 3. He has 6 blue. So he can build that one next turn. Okay, so it's my turn. And I really want that one now. So I just need to get a bunch. But now I can't do a file action anymore. Because I built my upgrade. So now I can't do a file. Maybe that was stupid. But you know what? I can just do this. I can do a picking of a yellow. That means I get to take a random. So I'm up to 4 out of the 7 that I need. Sort of. Okay. And Draco has 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 14 cards. Okay. Now it's Draco's turn. Now he is going to build at level 4. So I'm going to explain this step by step. This blue becomes 2 blue. So that's 2. This black becomes a blue. So that's 3 plus 3 blues. So that's 6. And since he's building a second level 4, if he builds 4 level 4, the game is over as well. Oh, level 3, sorry. And since he's building a blue, he gets pick. So this goes down here. No, not here, over here. And this means when he builds yellow or red, he gets to build a level 1 for free. That's awesome as well. Okay, so now since he built the blue, he gets a pick. And he's going to pick a black, because when he picks a black, he gets a random. And that's a yellow, okay. Wow, a lot of things happening. And I think Draco's up to 15, right? Is he? 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, Draco's up to 15. So if Draco builds 1 more, the game is over. Let's see. My turn. And I'm hunting for that one. I really want that one. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a pick once again. I'm picking a red. No, if Draco builds 1 more, it's over. Wow. Okay, so I realize because I can see his cards 7, 9, 10. He has 15. I know that he will build 1 next turn to end it, so that I don't have time to build that one. So I only get this turn because I started, so it's equal turns. So okay, so let's spend 3 then to build this one just for the points, just to get 3 points there. I built that one, and that is that. Okay, we refill, and now Draco, he can just buy anything. He just wants to end the game because he thinks that will benefit him, of course. So let's see, what could he build? This could be a wild card. This could be a blue, which could be 2 blues. That doesn't help though. So he'll just spend 2 reds to build this. That's 2 points, and that ends the game. And when he builds a red, he actually gets to build a level 1 for free. So he can just take anything here just to get another point. That's good. So he actually has 17 cards. I've never seen that happen before. That's kind of funny. So that ends the game, and since I started, the game is over right away. So we'll calculate some score here. So I have, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, 22, 36. Okay, so my score is 36. Let's see if Draco can beat that. He ended the game, so So let's see, he has 10, 11, 16, 21, 22, 23, 23, 38. Ah, Draco won, 38 to 36. Congratulations, Draco. You pulled it off, and he did end the game in the, in the right time. He had a good sense there. Good job, Draco. And yeah, this is Gizmos. I didn't plan to make a full playthrough, but that's how it went because it's so much fun. I just enjoy playing this, and it's so quick. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked it. Just remember to press the like button as well. And have a great evening or morning, or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Be like Draco. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find us at BGW Niramas.
Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.